everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here for our Thursday edition. It is the night before. It's night. It's not night. It's the morning. No, it's not. It's the afternoon. It's the day before birthday officially kicks off, because tomorrow we have got our first launch, which I know you're very excited about. So this is the final day of the preamble up to birthday, and then tomorrow it is all systems go up until I think it's the 24th of October. 26th to get some deals, but it's going to be incredible. So once again today we are just teasing you a little bit with more of our birthday make-along. So the idea is 2 o'clock this afternoon, another one of our birthday make-along shows. They've been really well received, actually. Loads of people have been getting involved. We have been very interactive. We've been getting all your pictures coming in. We've been getting your requests. We've been getting questions coming through as well. So we'll have that again, please, across the course of the day today. And actually, during the show, it would be very nice if you want to send in any pictures. Birthday decorations, or not necessarily just birthday decorations, decorations that you've made maybe for Christmas time, decorations that maybe you've made for Halloween, maybe Easter decorations, maybe you made decorations for a retirement party, whatever it might be. Set the tone today and inspire us with your pictures. Send them in, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we will show those pictures over the course of this show. We've got a crafty stash coming up later on for you as well. Now, before I tell you a little bit more, I'm on my own for this show. I'm on my own, so if you could stick around with me for the hour, that would be marvellous. Debbie was supposed to be here, but she's not very well, unfortunately. So Leanne has come to the rescue and will be here from 2 o'clock this afternoon, and indeed for the 5 o'clock show. But they've gone, you know what, Ben, you're quite capable. You've been doing this since like 2012, so off you go. You do it, yeah? So it's going to be absolutely fine. So I hope you can stick around with me. I'm going to basically run through everything that we've got across the shows today, so you can kind of pick and choose and buy early, all the little bits and pieces. We've got a star buy today in the Guillotine. We've got the Western collection again. We've got the Tiny Treasures. And we've also still got a few of those starter kits available for you as well, which we've been showing you across the week. So you can jump in and grab those too. And also, don't forget to join Club Inspire. Very, very important. This is the last day, really, that you can join Club Inspire to make sure that you are part of the free shipping that we're doing across birthday. All Club Inspire members will get free shipping across birthday. It's across the birthday shows and across the web as well. How exciting is that? Very exciting. We are also, for Club Inspire members, giving away over 1 million bonus points. 1 million points. Check your emails if you haven't already. Then you may well find that you've got 300 bonus points, 400. I'm sure we had a message from somebody earlier in the week saying they got 500 bonus points. I'm sure they did, Johnny, I'm sure they did. So check your emails, there could be some bonus points for you, and just join Club Inspire if you haven't already, because you'll get 20% off your first order. We'll give you 250 bonus points to make you a bronze member straight off the bat, and then you'll be getting your free shipping and picking up all of those extra triple points during birthday as well. Sarah revealed that last week, didn't she? No, on Monday, in fact, she revealed that it's triple points for birthday this year. So really make sure you join up and take advantage of all of that. We've got Jan on the socials for this one. We've got Colleen in as well, saying good morning to all the CC crafting friends. Michelle Harris says good morning. Good morning. Julie Palmer says good afternoon. Good afternoon. Lois Skiathis says good morning, everyone, from Ohio. Hi. Hi also to Sandy McLean, who says good morning from Colorado. I'm so excited for the birthday event. What are you most excited for? That's what I want to know. The deals will go live at 2 o'clock tomorrow UK time. That is 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. We'll be on Wake Up Call previewing some other bits and pieces, some star buys for you, but bonus point deals. But the main launch tomorrow, which is the birthday collection, that goes live at 2. And then we will be showing you what we're not allowed to show you, which is literally just about 10 foot to my right-hand side here. So that's all to come. We'll be telling you about the prizes that you can win. We'll be telling you more about everything that we've got lined up for birthday. It's honestly a brilliant prize giveaway. I've got to tell you, I'm slightly worried about how we're giving away the prizes this year, and you'll see for why when we reveal the set tomorrow. But it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine, everyone. It's birthday. It's fun. It's brilliant. Little Bear says, we are here for you, Ben. Thank you, Little Bear. Pat Demarest says, good morning, Ben, from New Jersey. And Betsy Throop Black says, good early morning from Houston, Texas. Right, so today's deal with your bonus points is your guillotine. Now, this is the large guillotine, because we do the large and the small one, although the small one is more a portable one. I wouldn't say it's necessarily small. This is the one that you're going to have in situ in your craft room, and I'll talk you all around it. I will even cut a few things for you as well in just a few moments' time. I want to show you the functionality of the scoreboard, which is integrated within the actual guillotine itself. I want to show you how sharp that blade is, and I want to show you why you absolutely need this bit of kit in your life. The great news about this today is $39.99, $59.99. Obviously, if you're a platinum member, that comes down to $31.99 or $47.99. The kicker today is you are going to get a selection of bonus points with this until midnight tonight. Not 100, not 200, 300 bonus points. And I think this is a situation like yesterday where you go, okay, could I use another guillotine in my life? Have I got the small guillotine? Would it be beneficial for me to have the large guillotine? Yes. Maybe I've got my craft room where I have my guillotine, but then sometimes I go away crafting in the caravan. Would it be beneficial to have another guillotine for the caravan? Maybe. Yes, because the price is brilliant and you're picking up 300 bonus points. And what I would say again there is, if you wanted to pick up 300 bonus points normally, you would have to spend £300 or $300. This is what you'll be spending today. So whatever the excuse is, get this guillotine. It's before midnight, Johnny, isn't it? Before midnight, wherever you are, and then the bonus points will come off. I will unbox this in just a second, but just want to talk you around this guillotine. So this is the larger one with the 13-inch cutting capacity. It is a good size, and as I'll show you in just a few moments' time, you've got the extendable arm here as well. Debbie Robinson would tell you it was an extendable leg. Whichever way, it's got an extending piece to it, which means you can cut. You see, look, I'm doing all the demonstrations, which means you can cut up to 12 by 12 size paper. In fact, let me get it out of the box because we want to look at it, don't we? We want to look at it. So what you've got with this, as you can see, is a twofer, and I'll talk around all of the features. Obviously, with the guillotine, you want to be able to cut, and with this, you are going to be able to cut a whole host of different materials with, as far as I'm concerned, the sharpest and most precise blade in the business. Self-sharpening each and every time that you use it, and by Leanne. You know the story. She visited a sword manufacturers to find how they get the sharpest swords, get the sharpest blades, and she integrated that technology into the scoreboard. That's why, if you have already got one of these and you think to yourself, how is this so sharp? How is this so brilliant? How does this cut so perfectly each and every time? It's because Leanne's put in the hard yards, as she always does with all of the products that we have here at Crafter's Companion. With safety in mind, you've got your finger guard here as well. So very, very sharp blade. We always say, you know, if you're not using this, make sure the blade is in the down position. Don't ever be tempted to kind of just leave it like this and then go away and come back, because believe you me, if you catch your finger on that blade there, it's going to hurt. It's going to be sharp, it's going to hurt. So keep it in the down position always, and when you're doing your cutting, this finger guard here is going to ensure that your fingers are protected. You're not going to get them anywhere near that blade, but you are going to get that really clean, fantastic cut each and every time. Now, also with this, you've got your measurements. What's lovely about this as well, I don't know about you at home, you have to let me know. I always measure, use the measuring guide at the top but you have got the measuring guide down the bottom as well, so it depends, whatever works for you. We've thought of everything here, and once again, we've thought of the fact that whilst we always sort of talk in inches here, some people like to work in centimetres as well, so you've got inches and centimetres, so whether you are imperial or whether you're metric, you have got the ability to be able to measure precisely. And the great thing about this is you'll see, if you come in very, very close, like if you're measuring in inches, for example, you've got the 1/8 of an inch increments there. So again, you can be very, very specific when you're cutting, very, very specific when you're doing things like your mats and layers. And I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to make a 5x7 card base and just show you the mats and layers that go with it, to show you how easy that you can cut with this. Now, the other thing to show you here, if I just flip this around, obviously up to this point you're doing about what, 6 and a bit inches, but this is the extending leg, and all you're doing here is you're just pushing that down and pulling it out, and then this is where you are going to be able to go up to 13 inches. The bottom of it has a little foot there, which kind of makes sense then that Debbie Robinson calls it a leg. The little foot comes out, you pop it down, and then, look, you've got the ability to be able to cut up to 13 inches. So if you're doing your 12x12 pieces of cardstock, it's absolutely no problem at all. That's the little foot there, you see, and then when you're popping that back, it just folds back into place, and then you can tuck it back into the actual guillotine itself. So the majority of the time, that will be tucked back in, tuck the foot in, Ben, and there you go. It all sits in there, nice and compact. The brilliant thing about this, as I've said, yes, it's an excellent guillotine, sharpest guillotine I've ever seen. You guys know I've worked elsewhere, worked with other brands. This is the best guillotine, he would say that, truly mean it, the best guillotine I've seen. But what is so brilliant about this, and you guys will know if you've already got it, you have got your integrated scoreboard functionality with this as well. So as a 2-for-1, this is incredible. And again, if you're thinking about getting another one of these to take with you, whether it be to a craft crop, whether it be to a friend's house, you know, whether it be to the caravan, you don't have to think, okay, well, I'm going to be making cards. What do I need? Something to cut with, something to score with. You've got both of them here, which I think is incredible. And tell me if I'm wrong, but not many guillotines will you find, certainly before we did it, with a scoreboard built in. You get your little score tool included as well, so that comes with it, and as you can see, all the measurements there as well for you. So you're scoring your cardstock, you are cutting your cardstock, absolutely no problem at all. And again, you've got that 1/4 of an inch score line measurement there for you as well, so you can precisely score, you can precisely cut as well. It is a brilliant, brilliant bit of kit. I'm just going to show you this in action in just a second. A few comments coming through as well. Looking forward to seeing your new studio set, says Little Bear. Tomorrow. Karen says, sorry Debbie isn't feeling well. Prayers that she gets better soon. We are with you, Ben. Ben, you can do this, says Colleen. I've done them before. This ain't my first rodeo. Yeehaw. It's all fine. I'm all good. I actually, do you know what? Sometimes I quite like doing little shows on my own. You know, I find it quite, because I get a word in, you see. I can get a word in. Diane Hatt says, good morning from New Hampshire. Stephen Nicole says hello. And hi to Sarah, who says, I've ordered the large guillotine a while ago, and it should arrive on my Saturday B-Day. This Saturday is your birthday. Incredible. Happy birthday. Our birthday too, of course. Erica Johnson says, good morning, everyone, from Central Florida. I'm late to the party today. Erica, if you're late, it's me with you for Wake Up Call. Leanne's coming in just a bit. Melanie Kellogg says, good morning, everyone. And Ruth Miser says, hello. Have we had any pictures yet, Johnny, by the way, of decorations? Because that's what we're talking about today. Birthday decorations is what the big birthday make-along is all about. Send in your pictures and we'll show them over the course of the show. Doesn't have to be birthday decorations. Maybe you're making some decorations for Halloween. Maybe you're already planning ahead and you're thinking about Christmas time. Get those pictures in and we'll show them. I just want to show you this. It's 300 bonus points as well today, and I won't get bored of saying that. And I said it yesterday with the bonus points that we had. This is your opportunity. Like if you wanted to multi-order on these, maybe get one for yourself and one for a friend, maybe as we had yesterday, getting one for younger members to use later down the line in the world of craft. Pick up as many bonus points as you can, because the higher up the levels that you go within birthday, the more you're going to be saving, and once you're in Club Inspire, you can pick up those triple points as well. But I just wanted to quickly show you, I'm not going to make a card as such, because it was like, oh, you're going to make a card? Oh, I don't know, I'm not going to make a card, I don't think. But I just wanted to show you how this works. So if we, for example, make a 5x7 card, we're going to need the extending leg out here because with your oh, did I say leg? She's not even here and she's rubbing off on me. TV wifey says leg, so I better say leg or I'll get in trouble. And it has got a foot. I'll go with leg. So you're going to extend your leg here because if you're I can't believe I said that. Because if you're making your 5x7 card blank, for example, a wise man once told me you're going to go for your 10 inches here because then what we can do, you see, is cut that to 10. So if you just line that up on the 10 just here, that's why this extends, as I say, because it takes you to 13 inches. So I'll just line that up. I've got my glasses on today, so this should be hopefully pretty good. So there we go, there's 10. As you can see, comes down really, really smoothly. I know this is like a funny thing to talk about as well, though. The handle is like really comfortable to use as well. It's one, you know, which is easy to grip. It's a nice chunky handle, and that flow, that smooth movement that you've got the blade cuts through the cardstock like a knife through butter. So there's me 10 inches, and then I'm going to turn it the other way, and I'm going to get to the 7 just here, so 7 inches, because we're making a 5x7 card base, and then we shall pop that down again. There's no like effort with that at all. You know, it just cuts through absolutely perfectly, slices through. You're not having to like jam the handle down to cut through. It just rolls through really, really nicely indeed. So there's our card blank, so 10x7. And then obviously what we want to do is then score that. So I can butt that up to the edge. So we've got 10 inches just here. And this is where the scoreboard functionality comes in again, in the fact that you take your little score tool. I mean, if you've got other score tools as well, you can use yours. Ours goes missing here in the studio quite a lot, but I've managed to find one. Just sits in that recess area quite nicely. So 10 inches just here. Half a 10, of course, is 5. So we'll go into the little 5 slot just there and score down. Again, I'm sometimes a bit guilty of being a little bit heavy-handed with these, and I know you're supposed to score just a few times, quite lightly, and then we've got a perfect score line just here. It's cut perfectly as well, as you can see. We'll fold that over, and look at that, as if by magic, we've got a perfect 5x7 card blank. Really, really simple, really easy, and just again to show you then, I'm not going to make a full card here, but you know, then you're thinking about your mats and layers, of course, so then this is where it's brilliant the fact that you've got like those small increments, because if you're going 5x7, 1/4 inch increment for your card base is, you know, I think perfect really. So you're then going to take your larger cardstock, which I've got here. So again, this is where the large guillotine is brilliant, because producer Johnny's like, he's prepped this. I didn't see him get all of this. Hashtag presentation lead. So 5x7. So 5x7, he can't believe it. So you would then come down 1/4 inch. So we're looking at, what are we looking at? We're looking down 1/4 inch here. So we're going 6 3/4, aren't we? And 4 3/4, is that right? I think that's right. No, yes, 4 3/4. So I think that's right. Sorry, Johnny was just chatting in my ear then. No, it's fine, it's fine. Hold it in there, and that I think we should find, yes. It's a little bit, I've ruffled it there. Then you get your perfect mat and layer there, you see, down 1/4 inch. And then what you would do, potentially, is get another mat and layer. So we've got some flowery papers. This is from that beautiful Dancing Butterflies pad that sold out yesterday, but a lot of people were talking about that. So then we go down another 1/4 inch for our next mat and layer. So we'll go to 6.5. That's it. I think, you know, the more mats and layers you can have, the more professional your card looks. So that again there, we've lined up to 6.5. Pop that down, and again, just slices through that paper. Absolutely no problem at all. And we're coming down another 1/2 inch here. So we're coming down to our 4.5. And I've done that with an intent as well, because what I wanted to do is keep these butterflies in here, if you saw that. So I've managed to frame that beautifully. And then, there you go. So you've got your 5x7 card blank. You've got your first mat and layer. So that is what, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then my beautiful piece there, which goes on top. So I've come down another 1/4 inch. So that is what is that? That is 4.5 by 6.5. Is that right? Yeah. There you go. And then, you know, then off you go. You can create with that. You can pop a little sentiment on there. You know, you can pop some little die cuts on there. But that's the kind of gist of it, really. And hopefully, in my own sort of simple words and with a very, very simple demo, you've just seen how brilliant this bit of kit is. For anybody who doesn't have one of these, if you're just starting out in craft, you know, if you're someone like me who sort of crafts now and again, you know, you've got to have something to cut with, so why not the best guillotine in the business? And you're going to need something to score with as well. And whilst I would never stop you from buying a scoreboard on its own, because obviously, you know, you're going to get all the different scoreboards, which I think all have their purpose. If you're just starting out in craft and you need something to cut with and something to score with, you've got it here. You've got everything that you need right there. And as you've just seen in me, made a card blank, made your mats and layers, away you go. Really, really super simple. This is a great buy any time of the year for $31.99 or $47.99. However, today it is that amazing price, and you are going to get 300 bonus points as well, but only up until midnight, wherever you may be. Well done, Ben. You did a great job showing us the guillotine. Thank you, Colleen. They gave me a time they wanted me to do. I exceeded that time because I was being very thorough. Sarah says, yes, Ben, the 11th is my birthday. Excited that CC is celebrating at the same time. Gina Henshaw says, good afternoon, Ben, and all at CC from a very cold Lancashire. Jennifer Smith says, good morning from New Jersey. Family is off to the new NYC Comic-Con. Who's there at the Comic-Con? That's got to be big, hasn't it? There's probably some big names turning up there, I would imagine. Let us know who's going, Jennifer. You say, I'm enjoying a cup of coffee, enjoying the birthday celebration in peace and quiet. Little Bear says, excellent demo, Ben. Can you all tell Leanne later on, please? That would be great if you could. I'm pushing it now to try and, you know, get some more shows back over that side. Moseby's Makes, come on, bring it back. We love the show with Ben. Tina B says, I have my birthday game plan wrote out with columns for date, item and price. I don't want to miss any of my picks. I love the thoroughness, Tina B. That's brilliant. Tina B. She's written out columns for date, item and price and a whole birthday game plan. Johnny says, could you send that to him, please? Because you're more prepped than he is. Crafty Andy says, good morning. And Karen says, when I first got my guillotine, I didn't see the expanding ruler. Then saw a demo and the heavens opened. Lol. From then, I made sure to read directions. Colleen says, Ben, you are better at the layering measurements than I am. You stop it, you. What do you like? Thank you, though. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, says Christine Mahoney. Hello. And Crafty Stacey Lou says, hi, crafters and the talented Ben. Ben, I sent you Molly stickers. They are in a parcel for Debbie Robinson. Do you know what? I'll have a look for that. I know you said yesterday you'd sent it. We'll have a look and see if we can find that after the show. And I've got your permission to open it up then, have I? So I can get the stickers out. Let me know. Thank you as well, Rosalind. You sent some pictures through, I believe. Rosalind, this is incredible. So Rosalind has set up a Christmas village here, which she has every year. Look in the background, it's Charlie Brown and Snoopy. I love it when they show the Charlie Brown cartoons around this time of the year. That is incredible, though. Do you get like a little extra ornament each year and add to it? That's what I want to know. Is there a little train around there as well? Maybe. There's so many different things there, isn't there? Lots of little Christmas trees, the little houses there as well. That is super cute. Absolutely brilliant, Rosalind. I love that. Keep sending in those pictures. It's decorations that we're after today. Christmas, birthday, Halloween, whatever you fancy, really. Carol G says, Moseby's Makes. Bring it back. Yes, bring back Moseby's Makes, says Little Bear. Susan Ert says, good morning, Ben and team from Crown Point, Indiana. We'll put that to the powers that be the next time they all get together and have a meeting. The Western collection we're going to look at now. This is all individual, so you can pick up your bits and pieces, create your own sort of smaller bundles. So we'll go through them one by one. This is the cowboy shirt embossing folder. Now, what's so lovely about this is it obviously is from the Western collection. However, I just think that that is a beautiful floral embossing folder that you'll be able to use across a whole host of different collections and lots of different ranges. So absolutely one worth using alongside the papers in the Western collection. However, you might just want to get it on its own and use it with any other floral collections that you might have. Platinum price on that today is $4.79. Or 6.36. Sorry, I've just realised something. So when I train, I kept taking my wedding ring off because like when you're like lifting stuff, like, it gets a bit scratched and stuff like that. So, and Laura was always commenting, going, "Oh, taking your ring off," like jokingly, like taking your ring off. I was like, "Yeah, but I scratch it on the dumbbells and stuff." So I bought a little pack of they're like sports rings. So I wore that to the gym this morning. I've just realised I haven't put my wedding ring back on. I just looked down. I was like, "What is that there?" No, it's just you get them for sports. So it's just to sort of show Laura how committed I am to her. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Johnny, because all the ladies at the gym are like, "Oh," I'm like, no, come on, sports ring. Yeah, I have to wear it. Next up, is that bloke from the telly? No, it never happens. Right, next up, rootin' tootin' stamps. I'm kind of thinking, if you're coming to Dallas, Texas, you definitely want to have some of these sentiments in your life. It's so much fun. And what I love about our collections, and I always say this, is that when we bring you a collection, so in this instance, the Western collection, we don't then just give you generic stamps that go, "Oh, happy birthday," or "celebrate your day." No, we make sure that the sentiments line up with whatever the collection is. So you've got things like, "Howdy, partner." You've got "Boots Class Sass." You've got "Put on your cowboy hat and celebrate." You've also got "Dirty's Cowgirl Glitter." "Never let your head hang down unless it's to admire your boots." "Raised on country music." Raised on country music. And then you've got the brilliant one over here. Yeehaw! Or be raised on country music here in the West Country, my lover. So you've got a whole host of selections there. £6.39 or $7.96. Now, foil transfers, you get a lot for a very low price here. Oh, I can open it, Stacey Lee says, "Thank you. There's a card and a gift for Debbie, but yours are in an envelope. The package says FAO Debbie Robinson." Thank you. I can't wait to see those stickers. Hi, Kim T as well. Says, "Tuned in on my 32nd wedding anniversary for a relaxing, crafty date." Well, Kim T, congratulations. What's the 32nd wedding anniversary as far as celebrations are concerned? You have to let me know. Erica says, "Yes, bring back Moseby's Makes." And Ash says, "Yes, I missed the morning 10 a.m. show." Oh, that was fun, that show, wasn't it? What was that called? The Big Breakfast Show. The Ben's Big Breakfast Show. We could bring that back as well. Just keep this message in, putting the ideas in, whatever you want. Usually, if you guys say enough times you want something, we do tend to do it. Right, foil transfers. Now, these are super cool. What you're going to get in this particular set are, I think you get 6 sheets, or do you get 12 sheets of foil transfers? You might just have to double check that. I think it's 12 sheets of foil transfers. You certainly get 2 different colours. You get the gold, and then you get these 12 sheets. You get the gold, and then you get the pink. And what's so lovely about this, you guys will have seen, super easy to use the foil transfers. Each of the sheets has like an adhesive design on it that you can pop down. Then, of course, you lay your foil over the top, rub it down, and then you can create whole backgrounds like this. So you've got that sort of, what would you call it, like a cow print, cowhide, I was going to say. Would that be right? Yeah, cowhide. So you've got that for like full-on backgrounds. And then, I mean, this is brilliant because obviously, you've got your sort of cowboys, but then you've got your cowgirl as well. Oh, I've just heard 32nd wedding anniversary is bronze, symbolising strength and togetherness, which it would be, of course, for 32 years. So congratulations, Kim T. I love the fact that we've got the pink in here, and I love the fact that we've got the cowgirls in there too. So you've got, the Stetson. I'm getting me one of those when I come to Dallas. Abso-blooming-lutely. I might even get a sheriff's badge as well. You've got Wanted Dead or Alive. You've got the cowgirl there, of course, with her lasso. You've got the skull, the cowgirl boots, and then you've got Dirt is Cowgirl Glitter. I just think these would be really super cool for, cards for your girlfriends. Maybe you're thinking about having like a Western night out or a Western party. Those would work perfectly. You've then got this, again, for a hen night for the bride tribe, another Stetson in there. Love the fact that we've included a glitter ball within this collection, which I think is brilliant. Horseshoe, you've got the Wanted heart, and then you've got your cowgirl boots in there too. And then we've got the cowboy, so you've got a yeehaw in there. You've got the bag of loot, you've got the dynamite, you've got the rope. Again, more boots. You've got the, what do you call that? The bandana, and then the cowboy hat. Again, you can choose whatever other colours you want. I mean, if you've got other foils from other collections, of course, you don't have to stick with the gold and the pink. You can bring those in as well. But you've got the saloon, you've got the saddle, the sign, you've got the barrels of whiskey probably, and I love the cowboy. That reminds me of, what was he called? Maverick. I love that. And then you've got the pinks as well. So again, the bars of gold. Love that Wild West sign. That is brilliant. The cowgirl on the horse, and then the rootin' tootin'. Which I think is super cool, plus all of the cacti as well. So it's 12 sheets of your foil, 6 of the gold, 6 of the pink, and then the 12 sheets of the adhesive to go with that. And that's a brilliant price, £10.39 today if you're platinum, or $13.56. Stephen Nicole says, I'll be sending Christmas card. How is the best way to send it to you, Ben? Oh, well, if you send it to us here, I can never remember the address, but it's Crafters Companion, Horndale Avenue, isn't it? Horndale Avenue, Newton Aycliffe. That's it, basically. Oh, I tell you what, Stephen, producer Johnny very handily has just said if you email studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, he will email you the proper address. I can never remember. All I know is it's just down the road from where I live. So if you message there, Stephen, Johnny will send the address out. Or if Jan knows off the top of her head, she might even just pop it in the comments for you. Isn't it weird? Like, I don't know the address. It's Crafters Companion, Horndale Avenue, Newton Aycliffe, County Durham. That would still get there, wouldn't it? Rosalind says, Ben, I do try to add a new village every year. My children know I like Charlie Brown, so when they see them, they buy those also. This year, I plan on using some of the CC village templates to make my own. Keep sending those pictures through. You want to see more pictures, please, of your fantastic decorations. Western Collection linen cardstock. So again, we always bring you fantastic, stunning linen card with our collections, and the colours that you've got in here are amazing. So 8 different colours in this set, 3 sheets of each. All of our linen cardstock, 250 GSM, acid and lignin free. And what's nice about this, again, you've got this $11.99 price tag today, or $15.96 if you're platinum. If you have the Western Collection, stock up. If you haven't got the Western Collection, just look at the colours that you've got in here. Some really beautiful colours, which I think will be suitable for lots of different makes. I like the fact that you've got some like darker sort of, blacks and browns in there as well, and then some brighter sort of pinks and roses in there too. So lots of different colours. Some nice colours in there actually if you're into making like your flowers as well. £11.99 or $15.96. Then your dies. I think if you're buying anything as far as dies are concerned from this set, this is probably the coolest one, isn't it? Because you've got the die here, which will cut your saloon doors in. So it's almost like a credit card die, I suppose, really. And then the gates or the doors to your saloon there just stay on that hinge. So then you can pop whatever you want behind there. You could pop a little scene in there. Potentially you could pop a little photo in there, maybe. Do a little wanted poster. Potentially for a card. I think that would be really cool. And then you've got the saloon sign there too, so that will cut into your cardstock. If you want a paper piece into that as well, then of course you've got the ability to be able to do that as well. And there we go, just coming in close so you can see the detail on the saloon doors there as well. Always wanted to do that, like walk into a saloon, like, pretending to be a cowboy and like just... Are there any saloons in Dallas with doors like that we can go to with our Stetsons on? And then like, like they do in the movies, and you walk in like that, and then they all turn around, like the guy on like the piano is like, and just stops and he spins around, and then they all look and they go, "You're not from around these parts." Like that kind of thing. I've always wanted to do that. Anyway. Yes, and then I go, "Oh, hello there, how are you? It's lovely to be here in Dallas, Texas. My name's Ben Moseby. I'm from England. You may have heard of it. I'm from a TV channel called Crafters TV. Anyone? No? £10.39 or $13.56 is the price for that one. Next up, boots. This is the Wild West collection, and listen, this is it actually. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to get a Stetson and boots, but the boots are going to be, like proper cowboy boots, I would imagine, are a lot of money, aren't they? A Stetson's expensive. Is there anyone in Dallas or anyone that knows? Apparently I've just heard in my I can expense it. Right, I'm getting 4 pairs of cowboy boots and 4 Stetsons. One for each day. Are they expensive if I'm doing it properly? I would imagine they probably are, aren't they? I'm probably going to need to bring a lot of money with me. But what's lovely about this, you don't need a lot of money to pick up a pair of boots and your Stetson and a horseshoe as well, because you get that all included. What's quite nice about this, of course, as well, is that you can cut a different coloured layer to colour in your cowboy boot, which is great. And same again with the Stetson there as well. So those are included in that bundle. 4 dies at £6.39 or £7.96. Then the peppers. Let's show you the 12 by 12 first of all. This is such a lovely pad. I think we really caught the kind of spirit of the Wild Wild West brilliantly in this pad, and it's absolutely worth stocking up on, because you've got elements, I think, in here of like Clint Eastwood, as you have of Calamity Jane. I mean, look at that. That's Clint's poncho right there, isn't it? In the what's the famous one? Like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Fistful of Dollars. That kind of thing. What's really lovely about this is that, oh, thank you, Jam, by the way. If you do want to send anything, if you wanted to send cards or presents, sweets, popcorn, Stetsons, whatever you fancy, really, the comment, the address is now in the comments, so you can have a look. Don't send your complaints there. That is, what was I saying? Yes, the A side is very much Western. Your B side is, you know, doesn't have to be Western. It's just like beautiful polka dots. Flip this over here. Calamity Jane, isn't it? That's almost like the curtains on the stagecoach, I think. It's got that kind of feel to it. And again, on the flip side, you've just got a really lovely design of beautiful polka dots. You've got ginghams in there as well, all done in that slightly sort of vintage design. You've got, again, your plaids in here. So lots that you can use. Cowboy shirt, I just absolutely love that. Team that up with the embossing folder from this collection. You're going to have a beautiful project. Here, you've got that quilt. Again, if you look into this in detail, you'll see that you've got elements of the papers from this collection built into the actual quilt itself. I think it's a very clever design, that, and it's got a real sort of like jump off the page 3D design about it. Here, again, you can imagine that being like the cowboy's neckerchief or the bandana, whichever you want to call it. This one, again, beautiful, the fact that you've got all of those different elements kind of layered up, and snip into these as well. I think that one really calls to be snipped into, if you like to do like your scrapbooking and stuff like that. Again, beautiful plaids in there. Got almost a bit of a Scottish feel to that one. This one, again, beautiful kind of like neckerchief bandana design. Here, I mean, absolutely stunning. Me and Liam were talking about this when we launched it. Very much sort of Little House on the Prairie sort of design, that sort of pressed flower design. This, I think that paper would work really nicely with the Violet Studios Wildflowers collection that we did. And again here, very sort of, you know, Clint Eastwood, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's a lovely pad. So much to love about it. 36 sheets in there, double-sided, and then you've got obviously your 12 designs, 3 sheets of each, £11.99 or $15.96. And then the 6x6 pad, great that we give you the option here, depending on, you know, the kind of project that you're working on, the kind of card that you prefer to work on. And what we do with our 6x6 pads, as I'm sure the majority of you all know, we just shrink them down in size. You know, we don't take a corner of the 12x12 and, you know, you've got like a piece like that. You can see all of these designs are all just shrunken down into 6x6. So it means, you know, if you are making those smaller cards, you're not going to have to hack into your 12x12 pad. You've got the 6x6 pad by the side, so you've got the perfect size to be using on those smaller cards. It's all the same designs, basically. Which one did you like, Johnny? Oh, that one there. Yeah, that is pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. Yeah, so you've got options, worth buying one of each, I would say, and then you're covered, aren't you? £4.79 or $7.96. Ah, Karen, Green 13. So for those of you that weren't here the other day, Green 13 was a project in the template library that Alex was having a little bit of a struggle with, and so Debbie took it on. It was perhaps a little bit more difficult. It was the folds more than anything, wasn't it? It was quite a complicated fold. Debbie did it on air, got through it, and we said, if you manage to do a Green 13, send it in. This is brilliant. Who sent this one in? Karen Hughes. So she's made a Green 13 with the box, unicorn styly with glitter card. That, Karen, I absolutely love. It is just brilliant, and it shows that it can be done. Green 13 is achievable. So well done, Karen. Thank you for sending that picture in. Any more green 13s, fire them my way. Any more decorations as well, feel free to send those in too. Ben, you're doing a great job solo, says Violet Hastings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Colleen says, love the foil collection. Perfect for Dallas scrapbook pages for Craftaganza. We're going to have to make sure, aren't we, at Dallas, we get loads of pictures together, all of us. You know, you can have pictures with us, we'll have group photos and all that kind of thing. And then after Dallas, we then just bombard the socials and bombard our email address with like scrapbook pages of all of those photos, because that would be amazing. And that's a great shout, Colin, actually. Get this in time for Dallas, and then we'll all use it to create our scrapbook pages with the pictures. Morning, Cindy Rossi Richmond, 41 degrees in Massachusetts, and I'm in Houston, says Betsy. You'll need to bring some big bucks with you if you want a good pair of boots and a hat. How much, though, like ballpark figure for the two? That's the question. Like, what are we talking here? What are we talking? What, $100 for a hat and same for the boots, is it? Or is it even more? Am I just going to end up with like an I Love Dallas t-shirt or something? That's probably what it's going to be, isn't it? Yeah, from the airport. And one of those hats with like the elasticated strapping underneath. Yeah, kiss me quick. This is the best morning show, says Lisa. Well, thank you. Tell your friends about me. We are going to have a break, so I need to lie down after I've done 40 minutes. Demos and everything. I mean, come on. We're going to have a break, and then when we come back, I want to chat to you about Craftaganza, actually. So go forth and shop. Get the Guillotine. It's 300 bonus points, so what are you even waiting for? Do it today. Buy it for someone as a gift, and we'll come back and we'll chat more in about 4 minutes' time.
Hello, everyone. I am Aaltje de Vries from the Netherlands. The question is what I like about Crafter's Companion. When I bought my Gemini Junior in about June 2023, there was a card with a website, and I went looking and I thought, are there so many products? I didn't know. The shows, I watched them, and I dare to chat, and the presenters were so great, so helpful, and so professional. They taught me so much, and when I had a question, they told me how to do it, and they gave a demonstration. Also, if I had a problem, I could email. That team is so great. They always mailed back and always had an idea to solve my problem. I'm so glad with it. Well, I did not know everything about Sarah, but I see the difference in what she does and what it becomes now, the Crafter's Companion. I can only say the whole team, everyone works so hard, so fine. Yeah, well, I didn't know it exists. The respect they have for everyone. I'm glad with it. I will say thank you to all of you for all you're doing. See you. Bye.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben, Sarah, Craig, Debbie, Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. We're having a laugh here, aren't we? We're having a laugh. Yeah, I really enjoy this. Tell your friends. Come back at 2 o'clock. Leanne is going to be here for the second show. Pat says, there we go. The Stetson is a lot of money, but they do have other brands that are cheaper. Whoa, Ben, I will warn you now, several $100s for a Stetson. Boots could be expensive depending on what brand you get, but in Dallas you might be able to find them a little cheaper. My Stetson is over 30 years old and I paid $100 for it. So I mean now it's going to be $300-400, isn't it? And I was just looking at new cowboy boots, expect at least $200. But with the boots they do have cheaper ones, especially if you're wearing them every day and if you don't have my fat calves, lol. I don't know what my calves are like really in comparison to others. You might be able to get a Milky Bar Kid outfit, says Alison. Oh yeah, the Milky Bar Kid is tough and strong. Don't do a Marty McFly by getting pink cowboy outfit, says Zoe. Oh yeah, he had like a funny, yeah, it wasn't the best, was it? And he had like a funny hat. He didn't have a Stetson, did he, Marty McFly on Back to the Future 3? It was like more like a pork pie hat, wasn't it? And Betsy says, Ben, I think you would get more wear out of boots instead of a hat. If you had to get one, I think the boots would be better. And I would think you can get a nice pair for at least $200. Johnny's going, well, yeah, just get one late, man. Loose change, he was going, loose change. Let's have a look in my pocket, see if I've got 200. Nothing there, nothing. I don't carry cash, Johnny. I don't carry cash. Anyway, we're talking about Dallas, Texas. And the reason we're talking about Dallas, Texas is the fact that Craftaganza is happening. And next year, we're coming to America. Coming to America. It's going to be amazing. It's the first time we've come to America. We've all come together. 18th and 19th of April. We've got the 21st and 22nd of April as well. In between times, that'll be me out and about in Dallas looking for a Stetson. But it's going to be amazing. We've got an event here in the UK as well, literally just up the road from where we are at Glow Church here in Newton Aycliffe, County Durham. That is the 15th and 16th of May. It's going to be an amazing event. Tickets are still available for all 3 events. We're going to show you the video of the day that Leanne and Sarah launched the tickets. You can grab yours. As I always say before we show this video, the price is obviously a considered purchase. It is going to be a fantastic opportunity, though, to meet all of us, to hang out with all of us. If you're in the UK, fantastic opportunity to see the studios. It's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be evening entertainment as well. If you like the sounds of it and you want to come, it's worth just popping the ticket into your basket and just seeing if any of the options come up to you to be able to split the cost. Things like ClearPay, Klarna, PayPal, all those things might be available to you. I can't say for certain that they will, but they might be available. So it might be worth popping it in the basket and just see if those things come up. And yeah, you know, the closer we get to this, the more excited we get. The more people get the tickets. So all the opportunities like to get the photos, then we're going to be doing scrapbooks and all these kind of things. So we want you to be there. We want as many of you there as possible. So if there's an option of you being able to do that, then get your ticket. Here is Leanne, here is Sarah explaining everything that you need to know about Craftaganza. Have a listen and hopefully we'll see you there.
So we're launching Craftaganza on a worldwide tour. So yes, we're doing it here in the UK as we've been doing for the last 15 years. We're also now for the first time in 2026 coming over to the USA, and we'll be doing 2 live events, in-person events in Dallas, Fort Worth at the Sheraton Hotel. We'll be doing that in April on the Saturday the 18th and Sunday the 18th of April, and then Tuesday the 21st and Wednesday the 22nd of April. That's 2 separate events, and what you will get on those events are 10 classes. So 10 classes, 5 on day 1, 5 on day 2. You and a group of other people will move round all 5 of those classes till you've completed all 10. So there will be no choice of. We'll be repeating that in the UK in May, and the date for that is the 15th and 16th of May, which is a Friday and Saturday. And we're going to be doing that at Glow Church here, just 5 minutes away from our Newton A office. The slight difference for the UK attendees will be that will also include an exclusive tour of the Crafters TV studio. Now, what you get for your ticket price, which you can see on the screen, is you get all 10 classes, and in those classes, everything you need to use to create the thing being taught in the class, or to learn the technique, or have the experience for whatever it is you're doing in that class. You will also have your lunch covered on both days, that is included, and your refreshments during the day is included. As we've talked about during the day, your travel to and from is not included. We're leaving that up to you because there will be several different ways that you want to travel in a group, individually, on a plane, on a train, in a car. It's entirely up to you. And then what we're also not including is your hotel stay, because you might want to share rooms, you might want to stay with a local friend, you might be bringing the RV, the camper van, you might be choosing to book an Airbnb and 10 of you all stay together. So we don't want to be prescriptive, we want you to do you, so you will need to arrange your own hotel and your own travel to and from the event. But you will get your lunch and you will get your refreshments while you're at the event. It is a considered purchase, so if you are wanting to spread the cost, we've got different options available for you depending where you are in the world. So if we go to the US, then if you log into your account and put it in your basket, and when you go to checkout, make sure you choose PayPal, log into your PayPal account. If it's available to you, you might have the PayPal Pay in 3 option there. Of course, you could use a credit card if you want to. And if you want to do that in person, please contact our customer services team. They'll be very happy to do that over the phone for you. If you're in the UK, the payment options we have are Klarna, ClearPay, and again, PayPal Pay in 3. If you have that available to you, you can absolutely take advantage of that if you would like to. It's a really exciting, and I think that's all of the high level that you need. No. Sarah, tell us, why did we want to do this?
Well, the thing is, you've got to remember, we celebrate 20 years here at Crafters Companion in just a few weeks' time. And for 15, 16 years of that, we've been doing Crafters Companion Craftaganza. Now, it started off, the first one we ever did, we only had 30 people there. And we built up over the years. We used to hire a big hotel in the UK here, and we had hundreds of people come and do the Craftaganza event. When I say hundreds, we never had more than a couple of hundred, because we wanted the classes always to be really intimate and do that. Now, we stopped doing that during the pandemic. So the pandemic put paid to Craftaganza, and this year was the first time we've brought it back, and we did it virtually. So those of you, I'm sure loads of you watching in the comments will have taken part in our virtual Craftaganza event earlier this year. We had thousands and thousands of crafters from all over the world. They bought, and we sent everybody a little box out in the post so that you had your box with your kit for each one and your core kit, and then we taught those classes. Now, that was absolutely unbelievable. I had the best weekend. It was Leanne and I who taught half the classes each, did a big teaching over the weekend, absolutely loved it. The difference is we didn't get that personal interaction. I think that is the big thing. We didn't get a chance to spend time with people, to get to know people one-to-one. I feel like there's some of our customers who came to our Craftaganza event years ago. I know them personally. I've made friends with them. They are still people I keep in touch with now, and I'm friends with them on Facebook, and we chat. That is the difference. I get to know people personally. So the whole point of this is, and I know it's not for everybody, not everybody wants to come out and do this in person. Those who are Crafters Companion super fans, right, who just want the ultimate Crafters Companion experience. If it's here in the UK, you come up to us. You come up to us, we're hosting you here in the northeast of England. We're going to bring you in and do behind the scenes tours of Crafters TV as well. It's going to be an unbelievable couple of days on the 15th and 16th of May, right? We know that we have a high proportion of our customers in the US, and it's not feasible for all those people to be paying thousands of pounds to fly over to the UK. So we are flying our entire team. So when I say our entire team, myself, Leanne, we've got Ben, we've got the two Debbies, we've got Sheila. We are all coming over to you, and we're going to keep that small, intimate class size, so 30 people in a class, so that you will get tons and tons of one-on-one time with us. You'll get time between the classes on an evening to just hang out with us, to get to know us more as people. We get to know you as people. It's like this experience that we have on another level. That is the difference, okay? So we have 2 dates in the US, we have 1 date in the UK, and within the US, we are conscious that we have a lot of people. The US is 10 times bigger than the UK, so we have more customers there. Hence, we're doing the weekend, the Saturday, Sunday, or you can come on the Tuesday, Wednesday. And actually, it's been neck and neck, depending on, all of a sudden the weekend will go in ahead, and then the midweek will come ahead, right? What we are doing is it's launching for Platinum Plus and Platinum for Life members first, and then we are launching on general sale. There are a limited number of tickets. I cannot urge you any more strongly. You need to get in and book your tickets, and let us know when you have, because we can't wait to see you there.
Welcome back, everybody. There's all the details that you need. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be an amazing experience, and I think particularly over in the States, I know all of the team here are really excited about that. I think genuinely we are as excited as you are for the trip to the States, not only to get over to Dallas, which I think just sounds so showbiz. Where are you going? Dallas, Texas. Dallas. But also obviously to meet you guys, hang out with you guys. And we're going to have a blast here in County Durham as well. And I think that the added sort of treat here is the fact that you can come into the studio, see everything, you know, film yourself over in the experts area, pretending you're an expert, all of that kind of stuff. It's going to be amazing. If you can get a ticket, we'd love to see you. We're running out of time. I just want to quickly show you before we go some other goodies that we've got on the show. This is from the Tiny Treasures collection. All of these, again, are individuals for you, so pick and choose, make your own little bundles. It's just such a cute collection, this, which I think you can use for loads and loads of different occasions. I mean, hot air balloon. Perfect birthday card. This would have been, I didn't make one because I've been quite busy. It would have been a perfect birthday card for Debbie Robinson, of course, because she loves a hot air balloon, as you know. But you've got all of the elements there to be able to build that up. Great for scrap busting, these sets as well, because the dies are that sort of size, and the majority of these will go through your Gemini Mini as well. £4.79 for that one, or $7.96. This is super cute as well, and I know this is in like a Tiny Treasures collection, and obviously you've got the Baby Love dies there, which you can pop onto the pennant. But actually, it's just, that is just a really useful pennant, which you can use for whatever you want it to. I mean, great for decorations, potentially. Make your own bunting. You know, if you've got an alphabet set coming up in this collection, funnily enough, you can then spell out somebody's name or spell out somebody's, you know, birthday, whatever it might be. A really handy set to go for. I think it's always nice to have a pennant. Make some bunting with that for £4.79 or $6.36. Then you've got your cute little rainbow. Again, just a lovely die to use, not necessarily just for, you know, new baby cards, but just for birthday cards. Could be, you know, for the kids. You've got all of those dies in there to be able to lay it up and then create a really super cute rainbow. That one there is going to cut you like those tiny, tiny little hearts out, which potentially, again, you could keep and use as little shakers. £5.59 or $7.16. Then you've got Shooting Star. So this is a stamp and die set. What I love about this is that you've got a little smiling face on the moon there. I think that's absolutely adorable, super cute. So you've got the dies to be able to cut out the crescent-shaped moon, the shooting star, and then the star on its own. And then you've got the stamps down here, which have the little stars glittering away there, and then you've got a couple of constellations there too. So again, lovely stamp and die set, £4.79 or $6.36. This is just a must for everybody. I think if you're wanting to personalise, always say you need an alphabet and you need a set of numbers. Really nice sized numbers that you're going to be getting there. So those are all in die form for you. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you've got the stamps to go with as well. So you've got all your ordinals there. So your und, your sterd, and plus you've got your today. So I think really handy to have for personalisation, using that with any project, with any other set. £4.79 or $6.36. Then you've got your Super Birthday. This is another stamp and die set. Really fun for the fact that you've got the die to be able to cut out the pennant. Then you can stamp your Hope Your Birthday Is onto that. Any other stamps that you've got that will fit in there, of course, you can use that for. And then you've got this really cool super die, which is that sort of cursive super, and then that spells out, hope your birthday is super. £4.79 or £6.36. And then last but by no means least, in this set, you have got the sun and the clouds. And what's really quite cute about this, actually, again, is that you can bring these to life. You've got the beautiful sun there and the clouds there as well. You've got the cute little stamps there, which you can pop onto the sun, pop onto the clouds. One is sort of like a smiling face. The top one is like a winky face. And that one there, they're sort of a bit coy, isn't it, I suppose? Like a little bit shy, maybe a little bit flirty, Johnny. Yeah, absolutely. £6.39 for that set, or £7.96. Great job, Ben, says Colleen Passardi. Have a great day. Thank you, Colleen. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. As I say, I do enjoy doing the shows on my own. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Something a little bit different. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I will be with Leanne in an hour's time when we're going to be doing another one of our big birthday make-alongs. We're going to be looking at all things decorations, or we might be doing something a little bit different. Depends what Leanne fancies, actually, because obviously she's covering for Debbie, who's not that well today. So we're sending Debbie all of our love, and hopefully she'll be back in very soon. But I'll be with Leanne for that show in an hour. In the meantime, pick up your goodies, grab the Guillotine. It's 300 bonus points today, so you may as well if you haven't got one. And I will see you back here in an hour's time. Until then, bye for now.